Hi friends, I realized that the last wash day routine video I did so totally wrong. Didn't introduce myself. Anyways, my name is Nuntumekelela Makwa. Nuntumekelela Makwa. I really like my hair and I just want to show it everywhere. So yeah, in this video I'm going to be redoing my hair in front like I told you I would on the last one. I redo them. I try to keep my protective hairstyles for 8 weeks and then I redo the twists, not the twist man, these are braids, once, which is usually like on the 4th week, just to prevent too much tangling and all of that stuff, and also because I'm not a lazy natural. I actually like fiddling with my hair quite a bit, so wearing protective styles has been something that's really challenging for me because I never used to feel overwhelmed by doing my hair. I really never used to feel overwhelmed with doing my hair, so the idea of just leaving it alone is very tough. So I do enjoy being able to redo the mini braids because I feel like it gives me something to do with my hair, or like to still fiddle with it whilst keeping it in a protective style. So all these ones that are in here, maybe with the exception of these because I did them like 3 days ago, I'm taking them down. Let's see if we can zoom in and give you, okay, actually before I tie them up, or should I should give you a good, I can zoom, you guys. That is so cool. I can zoom. Okay, so then maybe let me take this out. Can you see? No, how do I? Sana. Okay, let's zoom some more. Do you see? Yes, you see? There we go. Yeah, I don't know if this hair has actually grown this much or if this braid was loose to start off with, because that seems like a lot of growth and it's different from the rest of the other hair. So it suggests to me that I kind of did something. Yeah, it wasn't tightly braided to start off with, because why so much? So all of this I will actually be redoing it because, like I said, I'm bored. I like to fiddle with my hair, but also it helps with me. See that? Ooh, look at that. Ooh, peep the growth. See, re-braided it like the day after I washed them because I could feel the knots, right? And I was like, oop, let's get rid of that. So I won't be redoing these. Likewise with these, you can just tell there's less frizz, less matting very frequently. So I'm going to leave these 3 alone as well. You can just tell. Where's the sun as well? Just tell. So let's zoom out. Back to normal programming. So yeah, I feel like there's so many things that I've learned since I started wearing protective styles that I just didn't know, which explains to me why my hair was essentially stuck at a certain length for years. And I finally realized for me that the culprit was over manipulation. But even that, I just find it so shocking because it just seems so counterintuitive that brushing your hair every day, like just normal brushing of your hair, would be over manipulation. So I was just really shocked about that. Like, that is over manipulation? And other things like fiddling with your hair when it's dry without first wetting it. Oh, and I hope I'm watching the proceedings in the Constitutional Court between Absa Bank Limited and another versus, it says, Commissioner of SARS. I hope it's not making that much of a noise. But yeah, like I was saying, what I'm gonna use, I love using this leave-in, guys, to take down my hair. It is so brilliant. I feel like I've tried a couple of different things in terms of what to use for detangling, and for me personally, this leave-in, Cantu leave-in, is just perfect. I like the thickness of it. I feel like it gives me so much slip. One time I tried, what do you call it? I tried flaxseed gel because it's in fashion, and I don't know, I didn't feel like I got that much slip from it. On a previous occasion, I tried on Jackie's, not on my watch, and it was just too thin. It wasn't thick enough. It was too runny, and it didn't do anything for me. And so I found that this is the best detangler for me, using this leave-in to detangle. So it's actually, it's a top winner, shame. It's a top runner in my routine. I like it for so many things. Justice Majid is speaking, and I like him so much, so I'm getting a bit distracted. Well, honestly, I like more, like, I'm prepared to say all of the constitutional court justices. So yeah, I'm getting distracted. But as I was saying, guys, I'm getting so distracted. Should I pause it? Maybe I should pause it and finish my thought.
I'm not accusing your client. I'm just saying, generally speaking, seems to be a cynical, and excuse the pun, avoidance of what the legend.
Let's pause it. I even lost my train of thought, guys. I really lost my train of thought. But I was saying that, yeah, I do like this to detangle my hair. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. So previously, right, I never used to wear protective styles. I just used to wear out my hair. And then I was just surprised, like, why is it not growing? And it would make me so frustrated because I felt like I was doing everything, like, in my power to, well, not in my power, but I felt like I wasn't doing anything that I considered like harmful. Like, I wasn't using heat on it, and by I wasn't using heat, I mean I wasn't even blow drying it, I wasn't putting chemicals in it. So it was just astounding to me that it wasn't growing the way I expected, only to find out that a big part of why that was the case is because, unfortunately, I had a bunch, my hair was getting mechanically damaged. So just because you're not using harmful chemicals or harmful styling methods and tools like heat doesn't mean that you'll be spared from mechanical damage, which just happens. Like, for example, on the side of my head that I sleep on, like a lot, this side, my hair was like significantly thinner. If you go to my, I know you're not going to go there, but if you go to my TikTok, you'll see what I'm talking about, because I'm actually not going to insert the picture here. So yeah, there's that. Oh my goodness, this is going to take forever. So since I've started wearing protective styles, that has just been so helpful because it's preventing all of that mechanical damage that just happens by, like, literally easy things like just sleeping on one side of my head. And ever since I've started wearing protective styles, detangling my hair has taken an entirely different meaning, because I realized that because I used to like brush my hair almost every day or every other day, my hair was never really tangled. So back then I used to think, oh yeah, I need to detangle my hair. Now that I wear protective styles, detangling has taken an entirely new meaning, because after 4 weeks in the same hairstyle, when you do take it out, that hair is tangled. There's a lot of shed hairs trapped in the hair. There's product buildup, just things I've never really had to experience. So it feels like this has been a game changer. And this is taking so long, you guys. I'm literally, this is taking so long. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. But also, I think it's because I'm chatting too much, so I'm a bit distracted. But okay, let's just.
What? What'd you say? How do you feel about Amaya going to Korea?
Melancholy.
Maya's gone, and she's the one who like helped mom the most. Now I have to, but I'm going to.
Service is a good thing. I serve you guys every day of my life.
I was thinking like if I had a child that had the ability to help me with.
Oh, Sana. Compromise my goal of length retention. So, do advise to do is to like twist the ends. I really don't do that. The last time I tried it, my hair like locked up. It locked up, and it took me forever taking down that hairstyle because of that locking. So I don't really do that. I'm now going to move on to this one. I'm gonna take it down. The process is quite simple. Just water, because we don't manipulate dry hair. I just learned that this year. We live and we learn. Again, my leave-in conditioner to do what?
Do you want to do a Donald Trump?
To give me some slip and to make taking this out easier.
Donald Trump? Down? This way? Or back? Okay, good job real quick. Let me you can say what you want, but in the end I'm just gonna do whatever.
She said she was happy. So that's how we did it.
Yep.
That's how we did it. It was straight
This reminds me why I actually like doing like 1 or 2 in a day, because you can just tell like this is gonna take me a while, and this is literally the second one. This is why I don't usually do all of them in a go, and I might be forced to get back to that position. By the way, when I encounter resistance with taking out the braid or a knot or anything like that, I usually just do this pull in a downward motion. I find that I don't know why, but the point is it loosens the hair. I can't explain the science to you, but it actually does work. Oh, alongside, this is dried up now, alongside with adding more moisture. But this is what I do, and it just makes it so much easier. I don't know why. I don't make the rules, but it works, you see? I think it's because it like smooths the hair in the same direction, and the knots just come out, if any.
From an almost hour-long interview that political commentator
did
with the tech innovator, and this over 7
literally
fight, this 7
like I'm milking a cow,
is arguably one of the most awkward and tense exchanges. It was a gun he had purchased. This is like gruesome to talk about, but I read the whole like medical report. Does it not look like one to you? And Carlson responds, no, he was definitely murdered. There were signs of a struggle, of course. The surveillance camera, the wires had been cut. He just ordered takeout food. He came back from vacation with his friends on Catalina Island. No indication at all that he was blank. No behavior. He just spoke to a family member on the phone. And then he's found dead with blood in multiple wounds. So that's impossible. It seems really obvious he was murdered. And then this is where the interview takes this wild, uncomfortable turn. Carlson says, have you talked to the authorities about it? And Alton responds, I have not talked to the authorities about it. Carlson responds, and his mother claims he was murdered under orders. Altman responds, do you believe that? Carlson says, I'm asking. And Altman responds, I mean, you just said it, so do you believe that? Carlson says, I think that it's worth looking into. And I mean, if a guy comes out and accuses your company of committing crimes, I have no idea if that's true or not, of course, and then is found killed and there's signs of a struggle, I don't think it's worth dismissing it. And Carlson goes on to say, I think if he was your friend, I would think you'd want to speak to his mom. Altman says, I did offer, she didn't want to. Carlson says, so do you feel that, when people look at that and they're like, it's possible that happened, do you feel that that reflects the worries they have about what's happening here? And he's referring, of course, to OpenAI and people's concerns about it. And Altman jumps in and says, I haven't done too many interviews, but I think his memory and his family deserve to be treated with a level of respect and grief that I don't quite feel here. Carlson's and now, these chatbots are directly competing with the Times when it comes to people getting their information, His mother has indicated that this investigation is still going on, that she has been trying to raise money for it, even pushing for a 3D crime reconstruction of the apartment. And in response to Altman's interview with Carlson, she posted on X, quote, this is the response for Tucker Carlson's interview with Sam Altman. This is based on what the reporting indicates so far.
Well, there's quite a few unanswered questions. So if I establish, and based upon the ME, it sounds like you're saying it would be a...
To use the Olaplex line when I am doing a relaxer. I use the full line. The only thing I do not use is the actual shampoo. And the reason why I don't use the shampoo is because I use a neutralizing shampoo by a firm. Alright, you guys, so what I'm currently doing right now, I'm parting the hair to actually put the base on it. And what that is the Vaseline. For the professional terms, it will be the petroleum jelly. So what I am doing, why I am doing that, it is to protect the skin from irritation, from actual burns, from anything when you are applying it. This is very important.
By the way, I'm literally watching a video of someone getting their hair like, so that's what's playing in the background. I enjoy those videos. I wouldn't do it for myself, but I mean, go. And right here in my hair, I'm trying to work out. There's a bit of, there's a knot that I was working out. So that's why I made an up close of that. Let's zoom all the way out. You're looking good. Got good length. Good length. Yeah.
Is time restraint, and also it is sensitive restraint. So the more area that I can get, the quicker I can get through it, the better it is for the client and the better it is for me. Because even though you want a virgin relaxer, it doesn't mean
and a logger at Camp 1 already. That's a bit scary, because they can knock rocks down onto us. And I already got enough brain damage, fellas.
Add the chopped and grated tomatoes. The grated tomatoes will create a smooth sauce, while the chopped tomatoes add some texture. Let the tomatoes cook down for about 10 minutes until...
Alrighty, pretty much settled, eh? Goodbye, K2, we will be back. Let's bounce.
Overall, it just didn't feel right to continue. Emotionally, I was so invested and was devastated to be turning around despite having the chance to summit alongside all of the climbers above us. When the mountain gives you all of these signs, especially when you see how dangerous it is for yourself, you have to think if you should truly be there or not, regardless of how much summit fever you have. While there may be summits this season, they won't be without knowingly taking the risk of descending extreme rockfall terrain with countless other people. And if you want to be in this game for the long term, you have to recognize those situations and be extremely disciplined.
Okay, let's
Time into it. We spent so long out here. We even took a bit of risk to make our attempt. But sometimes things just don't plan out the way you want in the mountains. It doesn't matter how much you fantasize or dream about conquering a mountain or coming back with the summit and having all the reward that comes with it. Sometimes it doesn't matter. And that's just life. I was trying to blame something the last couple of days. Not discouraged at all. We're going to be climbing more. Next year, 2026, K2, this time without oxygen. I wanted to make this my last climb without oxygen, even though we didn't ever put on oxygen, but from now on, no more.
I'm actually done with this side. These ones, I don't even know if you can tell a difference. I haven't done this side at all. Let's see, I haven't done this side. This side is done. And this is the perfect time because my battery is actually low. So I'm going to recharge my battery whilst I have lunch. It is actually lunchtime. But the main reason why I do this, like I told you guys, is really to make sure that my hair isn't matting up too long. Since, like I told you, I try to keep my protective styles for I should probably lower the volume on this, for 8 weeks, which is 2 months. So a month in I do this. But like I'm saying, I don't know if it gives you, aesthetic wise, more so than I know that it's good for my health. I mean, the health of my hair, and to prevent unnecessary matting. So this is the side. This is the side that we still need to get done. So I think there is a difference. Like, for example, this is hair that I missed, that I haven't done, so I need to take it out and rebraid it. And this is a strand of hair that I've already done. So essentially, that's what I'm doing here. Just, you see, this has been done. You can tell this, I skipped it, so I need to do it. But again, I want to show you the side that has been done. And remember, it's just this front section, so don't look at the back. I did the back like a week ago, so do not focus on that. Just look at this section. Okay, you guys, I just finished with taking down this braid, and now it's time to braid it up again after removing the shed hairs, and then on to the next one. But the time is 3:15, and I can already tell that I won't be done by 4 o'clock, because 4 o'clock is when I'm planning on going on that hardcore walk. So something's gotta give, and I just got a bit of a knot there. Just got a bit of a knot, so you gotta take that out carefully, because we are not losing an inch of hair, okay? We are not losing, no, not a single inch of hair. Growing out this hair with everything in me, the last thing I'm gonna do is lose it. I don't know, I feel like that's almost armpit length. Are we not at armpit length, you guys?
To head back home. We were pretty soaked by this point, but grateful that we'd managed to do the hikes during some clear weather. This time out in nature was really special. Lucky enough to see a giant kingfisher
as well as a few uncommon African black ducks, birds you don't often see in KwaZulu-Natal. Yeah, it took longer than usual to pack up this morning. It was really raining pretty much the whole time. OSRB Rest Camp, which is close to the park's southern and eastern boundary. We entered the park at Crocodile Bridge Gate, which is the closest gate to the camp. Something right next to the road, but we couldn't make out what it was.
Yep, I'm pretty sure this will be the last one before I start getting ready and dressed to go for my walk. And I think at this point I still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, 5, 6, okay, 7, somewhere there, more braids to undo and rebraid. So that's how this is going. It's a slow job. If you want to be careful not to lose and break your hair.
After we saw the wild dog this morning, we went back to
Look at the shed hair coming out.
chilled in the campsite.
I wanted to show you all the amount of hair that comes out in this, but maybe I'll round up the hair and show you just before I leave.
Which is sort of between
Okay.
Wasabi and Nkushi picnics. And it was our first time seeing it in the Kruger. Shelly's first ever sighting of the bird.
Okay friends, so this is where I'm wrapping up because yeah, like I said, I'm going to run. You can't really see my, not run, I'm going on a walk. You can't really see my outfit. But yeah, this is as far as I got on this side. You can see with the longer ones that these are the ones I've redone. The shorter ones have not been redone. And I wanted to show you guys the amount of hair that I lost from doing this entire part, and I'd say 2 from this side. This is the amount of shed hair that I've lost. So this is actually very good because this is practically nothing. And it's been, can I say 2-3 weeks with the hair in front, because I did this later than the one like the point is there's nothing there. So protective hairstyles, 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm doing so well. I'm gonna finish this off, but you guys aren't gonna see that part. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next vlog, which probably will be the takedown of this hairstyle. Yeah, probably that's what that's gonna be, like the whole takedown, like everything, not like rebraiding. And then you get to see how long the hair is and how we're doing. But so far, I'm so happy. I think my hair is doing really well, responding really well to the protective styling, and growing incredibly well. So yeah, let me just tie my hair up. Let me tie my hair up and then go. Oh, hey baby, I don't want to drop you. Yes. Okay. So that I don't look crazy. I mean, granted, I sort of kind of am, but you know. Yeah. Oh, this is so cute. This is what I love about mini braids as well. Like, you tie that thing up, you can actually see the difference between this side and this side upon careful consideration. Just look at how beautiful that is. It's like a sleek back bun. Let me turn around and show you. It is so pretty. I can't believe it. And I wish I could show you my gym fit, but I can't. And I'm just gonna run out of here. Bye.